What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you. Now this video is something about, you probably never heard of it. It kind of sounds weird. It's called Dragon's Blood. Now, Dragon's Blood has nothing to do with animals or the animal kingdom or anything like that. People for a while have been asking me to make a video about Dragon's Blood, so I did. I did some research on it and I said, wow, this stuff is amazing. It's kind of rare that you find it in your cosmetic products, but they've used it for centuries, you know, on the skin and internally. If you get Dragon's Blood extract, you use it internally. If you use it on the skin, well, obviously I'm going to have Dragon's Blood available because I actually got Dragon's Blood made in the soap form. So that will be available on Wednesday after this date. I think it's the 20th. Don't quote me on it. I'll put it in my description. But you can pre-order Dragon's Blood today. Now, this has nothing to do with dragons, but the reason why they call it Dragon's Blood is when you look at the bark of a tree, of this certain tree it comes out of, and you cut that tree and you open that tree up, it resembles, it looks like it's bleeding. But if you look at dragon's skin, scaly skin, it's like a tree if you look at a dragon. Now, if you cut that dragon, it looks the same thing like a tree, and they call it Dragon's Blood. That's where it stops, all right? Just pretty much the resemblance. Somebody decided to make a nice name about it, you know, but Dragon's Blood is great, and I'm going to get into the benefits of this so you can understand what it's about. Now, Dragon's Blood actually bears no relation to the animal kingdom, like I said. Technically speaking, it's not blood at all. It's rather tears. Now, as a dark red sappy resin or latex, Dragon's Blood oozes from a particular species of South American tree when its trunk is cut, giving the impression that it's bleeding. Now, it has a long history of indigenous throughout the uses of the tribes of Mexico, Peru, and Ecuador. Besides being applied as a coloring agent in varnishes and lacquers, Dragon's Blood has a long history of medicinal use. Now, for centuries, the chloride sap has been painted onto woods to, to wounds to stop bleeding and to accelerate healing, also to seal wounds and infection. It has also been used internally to treat fevers, inflamed gums, and intestinal and stomach ulcers. Traditional medicine in South America today relies on Dragon's Blood, all right? In much the same manner as ancient herbal practices in Peru, it is commonly recommended for hemorrhaging and cancer treatments, as an antiseptic and vaginal douche, as an antiviral for upper respiratory and stomach viruses, and as a therapy for skin disorders. Now, when applied topically, the sap dries quickly to form a barrier, much like a second skin. This protective shield helps to regenerate the skin and prevents further damage with its antibacterial and antiviral and antioxidant qualities, defending the skin against oxidative free radicals. Dragon's Blood may ward off genetic alteration with the DNA of the skin cells. Now hear this. Dragon's Blood also has exceptional anti-inflammatory properties that have been shown to stimulate human skin fibroblasts, which ultimately helps heal the skin when marred by acne or injury. Now, Dragon's Blood is a chock full of storehouse of phytochemicals, including antioxidants, phytosterols, simple phenols, and biologically active alkaloids and lignans. Well, the most known active compounds in Dragon's Blood are an alkaloid named aspartame and lignin. All right, I can't pronounce the word, all right, but I'll put it up there, all right. Now, it has also been documented, tapsine has often been documented to have anti-inflammatory and wound healing actions, and when combined with the proanthocyanins, I don't know who makes these word ups, but I'm going to try my best to say them, so don't kill me. It also shows antiviral activities. Now, through each component, each plays a beneficial role in its compound of elements with Dragon's Blood, which makes it so special. Now, in Belgian lab tests on rats, they tested all these chemicals, well, not chemicals, but minerals inside of it, which were shown to effectively heal skin lesions. But the crude resin of Dragon's Blood was shown to speed healings 4 times faster, or in other words, 10 to 20 times faster than using nothing at all. That's crazy. Now, unlike its isolated chemicals, Dragon's Blood was able to stimulate the contractions of wounds and to help with the formation of a scab at the wound site, regeneration skin more rapidly, all right? That's what it helps out to do. And assists in the formation of new collagen. Wow. Now, as articulated by ex-USDA economic botanists, the whole was better than the sum of all its parts. Synergy makes the whole herb stronger. Diversity makes the rainforest stronger. Now, in 2007, researchers in China identified 8 new flavonoids and 14 known compounds of dragon's blood extract after pitting dragon's blood compound in test tubes against ulcer-causing bacteria and therma as pretty much a blood clotting agent. The scientists discovered that many of the compounds were successful at combating these bacteria. Now, once additional lab experiments verify these findings, dragon's blood may eventually be prescribed to treat gastrointestinal disorders. Today, practitioners are reporting that preparations made with dragon's blood have shown to be beneficial for stomach ulcers, colitis, and Crohn's disease when taken internally. Now, externally, the unique properties of dragon's blood make it an excellent addition to cosmetic applications targeting protection, anti-aging, and general wellness of the skin. Because of anti-inflammatory and antibacterial effects, dragon's blood plays a starring role as one of the active ingredients in the problem skin range. Its appearance in mainstream American cosmetic, however, is relatively rare, besides what we have here in Intensity, because we're going to have it available and you can go ahead and pre-order this stuff today and go ahead and get that shipped out to you on Wednesday. So order today, get that dragon's blood, start putting that stuff on your skin and heal your skin. As an alternative, pure dragon's blood can be purchased pretty much by Intensity, and you can, pre-order today and, go ahead and get that. But besides that, it may sound weird, but sometimes the weirdest sounding stuff is probably the best for you. It pretty much comes down to the person who makes the name. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Also, if you want to go ahead and get the programs, they're discounted until Monday. Everything's coming out. Third Eye program's coming out. Detox program, the 2 weeks detox program coming out. The HSV program is coming out. They're all coming out pretty soon, so stay tuned for all that. The app is coming out. Everything's coming out for very, very soon. I'm working on everything. We're getting to work. We're going to be doing live videos more often. People like them. They seem to be engaged in them. Get a lot of questions answered in those live videos. Me and my wife, you're going to see my wife a lot more in those videos. Get a recipe book if you want to learn how to cook. All programs come with a recipe book if you ask for it. If you don't ask for it, I'm just going to assume you don't want to use it. But if you ask for it after you get a program, you do get a recipe book. So, I mean, besides that, stay tuned for some big things for Intensity. Support black business, support all business. If you do have a black business and you want to hit me up to support your brand, try your stuff out, product or whatever, go ahead and I'll do a video on it if it's a great product. And lines up with my company in nutrition. So besides that, this is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity. Oh, don't forget about the shirts and the hoodies coming out very, very soon too. Nutrition over everything. It's going to be all over the place and a bunch of other stuff. So besides that, this is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you.